pregnant kui, then throw it at my aunt's stomach. Immediately after, purple light got into my aunt's stomach. It's done, as expected. Annie will have a baby tonight. No, there really is. What is often said? What did you expect that night? All the masters in the sky came to congratulate. Jibao, your third senior brother misses you. This is after receiving your Kui Yun talisman. She volunteered. He said he wants to go down with you. So my Kui Yun Fu is urging his senior brother. But, did my brother really come to the world just to accompany me? Not just with you. Also go down to help you. This is also a teacher. The second important thing to tell you. Dear boss, do you remember when? When are you about to successfully cross the tribulation? At that time, there happened to be a person who used his whole body. The devil will hold you back, causing misjudgment. You didn't succeed in cultivating your mind. And this person is also in this time and space now. Your third senior brother is afraid that you will be wronged. So I'm here to help you. If there are not enough people, other senior brothers will also come down to accompany you. They don't want their little sister to be wronged. What did I say? I want to ask you. My cultivation is above a few senior brothers. Why did you fail to save me from cultivation? Don't let me know who set me up. If I knew. Must kill him. One more thing to play with. Remember to protect your newly reincarnated senior brother in the future. He's out of luck. He has no spiritual power to protect himself for the time being. But it is also a cultivation physique. This physique is the favorite of evil spirits. You must protect him. Master, don't worry. No one can bully the third senior brother except me. I will definitely protect him. Come on, there's a bell in the sky. I should go back to heaven. Difficulties later. Blow this whistle. Even if the master can't come, it will also send the magic weapon. For you when you wake up late. I found that there is really a whistle around me, so he hung that on himself. Empress Xian. It's true. The general's family is really pregnant. I heard the general, happy to set off firecrackers at the door this morning. There's a reason my dad is so happy. After all, this is the first child of the Yang family. Ouch, here it comes. Third senior brother is really here. It seems that the lucky address is really useful. In the blink of an eye, another 5 months have passed. Early in the morning, the king egg was taken to meet the queen mother. I heard that the Empress Dowager has been practicing in Buddhism for a year. Today is the first time to return to the palace. Does the emperor want to wake up Wanwan? Look at the princes and princesses kneeling on the ground. Everyone is very polite. Sleeping alone at night. It's okay, my daughter can cut whatever she wants. Look good and cute. You can get the favor of your father. I'm really pissed off. Why father? I'm your daughter too. Why didn't you hug me like this before? All 16 years old, I can hold it. Why don't I find you a husband? Let your husband carry you. Then the other sisters are also very small. Why are you just helping me play with this bastard? Who is it not your turn to take care of the cooking smoke while it is bloody? Don't let me hear those 2 words again. It's so annoying. We've been standing here for half an hour. Wanwan has been sleeping here for half an hour. In the arms of my father. This guy is really pissed off. I am the Queen Mother's most beloved granddaughter. When the Empress Dowager comes back, I'll see if I can't fix you. Just as she was talking, she slowly got off the carriage. What's wrong with you, Honor? Yao, it's just that father hasn't paid attention to me for a long time. Yuan'er has no brother, no mother. Now I don't even have a father. The Empress Dowager went and saw the doll held by the emperor. I was very angry in an instant. Concubine Xian, you have given birth. What a good daughter. The emperor has all the emperors in the harem. The love of the child princess has been given to him, humph. Make fun of my mother. Old woman. It's none of your business which daughter your son likes. Do you live by the sea? The tube is so wide. Besides, what does this have to do with my mother? My mother pissed you off. Love you. What's going on? What's that sound? What does this old woman look like? Strange. Why did it suddenly sink? Never mind. I'd better sleep in my father's arms. It's so noisy. It's so annoying. Did you come back when you came back? Why are you making so much noise? This sentence made both Emperor Xia Wu and Concubine Yin have a beam on their backs. Okay. Only I can hear the voice of my heart. It's really easy for me to find. It must be the doll talking. But it's not that this baby didn't move his mouth. I haven't even opened my eyes yet. This is not a leprechaun, is it? The point is if I say it now. I can hear this little girl's heart. You won't be taken as an old fool, will you? Well, forget it. Can't sleep. This old woman is father's mother after all. Give me some face. I want to wake up late and find something wrong. It's over, the face of the Queen Mother. Why does it feel like a big depression is coming? However, the reason for this death, I really can't remember for a moment. Let me remember. So on the way back to the palace, often whispering in my heart, it gave Emperor Xia Wu and concubine Shan a headache. Fortunately, only I can hear the gentle voice of my heart. If the Queen Mother hears it, it's over. Yeah, I got it. The Empress Dowager seems to have been killed by Princess Genuine. The Empress Dowager of Winning Gang. Suddenly my heart almost stopped. Wangzu, why do I look at me like this? I didn't provoke him either. Impossible, absolutely impossible. I hurt Genuine so much. How could Genuine harm me? Genuine does have some bad things. But it's impossible to do such a thing. That's right. Princess Pure was afraid that the Queen Mother's love would be given to someone else. I want to hold the Queen firmly. So feel free to believe the words of a Taoist priest. Cover the Empress Dowager. This spell will make the Queen listen only to him. It's like a marionette. But Genuine definitely doesn't know. This spell will slowly make people lose their souls. In the end, not only did he kill his own imperial grandmother, Dad also found out. Then he was killed by his father. Should I say, these new students come down. Queen Mother, Concubine Yan and Emperor Xia Wu both understand what's going on. But the Empress Dowager took a cold look. Warmth is still unfortunate. Okay, let's go. I'm a little tired. Let's meet again another day. Grandmother Yuaner will accompany you. Anyway, no one hurts Yuaner. Only when you are with the Imperial Grandmother can you feel love. Sour waste. This girl is about to get goosebumps. This White Lotus is psychologically sinister. I wish the Queen Mother could throw me out of the palace. He is happy. But Empress Dowager, can't you let him accompany you? He will accompany you and give you that fragrance. That kind of fragrance is a little bit open. Then sleep. When you wake up, you will slowly be controlled by planting trees. Then it's controlled and you'll be bad for me. Against my father. At that time, my father and mother will protect me. Maybe it will work against you too. At that time, my father will not be in the court. Just in time for other forces to take advantage of the loophole. But how am I going to tell the Queen Mother about this? If you don't tell the Queen Mother, the Empress Dowager will definitely die at the hands of this idiot Genuine. But if you tell, no one will believe what I say as a little kid. Winyan's Empress Dowager almost laughed out loud. I finally understand why the Emperor likes Win so much. Euphoria. I didn't expect this girl's mind to be so simple. Born in the palace. There are really few such girls. The point is that this child is only 1 year old. Logical thinking is so clear. I'll get it later. It will definitely help him keep the country. Then I can live in peace for 2 days. Days not? Okay, hold it over and show it to me. Leave the little princess here at night. He probably doesn't drink milk anymore. I think this girl likes it very much. It's really cute. The royal family has not had a girl for 7 or 8 years. Concubine naturally wants to keep Wangwen here. After Emperor Xia Wu heard this, naturally I also want to stay here. After all, there is Xia Moken watching. I'm not afraid of what the crew does. Wait, stinky girl. I'm going to kill you tonight. Then blame the Queen Mother. In this way, even the Father Emperor can't help it. I will obediently stay here with the Imperial Grandmother that night. About it. However, the Emperor had just walked out of the door. He gave an order to Xia Moken. In your hands. The little princess can't have any problems, no matter who kills when necessary. I knew that the Imperial Grandmother was about to get a box lunch. It's over, it's over. Grandmother is about to die. Does that often mean I'm going to die? Grandmother, this is the incense that Wukiko just sent. If you're tired, I'll light it for you. Don't order it, Grandmother. Clicking this incense is the beginning of your washing king. Zhenwan, this fool, wants to control you with this incense. I don't know, this looks like it's made of long-track spirits. Except it can confuse people's minds. It's uncontrollable. But also the soul of the poet. And then you're dead in a few days. Wang Ig said and picked up half a glass of water on the table, directly towards Pierre. Pot was splashed on the newly lit box. Upon seeing this, the Empress Dowager immediately breathed a sigh of relief. Dear granddaughter, you are still sensible. You don't have to worry about it. Damn stinky girl. Just know what's bad for me. Grandmother collapsed in bad. Keika's wild species. See if I beat you. Critical moment. The flower protector suddenly appeared. Princess Chen Yulin, please respect yourself. If I scold again, I won't be polite. I scolded. What's wrong? Wild species. He's a bastard. This slap is for the Emperor. The Emperor said that the little princess is not allowed to be bullied a little. If you bully the little princess when necessary. Kill without mercy. Oh. Grandmother, you have to make the decision for me. This dog slave, he hit me. However, at this moment, Wenwen actually found out. There are ghosts all over the windows right now. Lying on the window and trying to come in. For a time, the whole room was filled with evil spirits and cold air. Oops, it was just wiped out. This led to the deepening of Change's grievances. Now I'm thinking about how to do it. The merits of the royal mother and friend deepen. These little da. If you keep lying on your stomach like this, it should be impossible to enter the body of the imperial grandmother, but once you lie down for a long time, their resentment will gradually deepen. And then they would all come together. So little da, they are angry. It will lead to a doubling of power in a short period of time, reach the point of uncontrollable. And they let it go. It will inevitably lead to unrest in the entire palace. Even the entire palace died as a result. This pure source. Embroidery Head 1 took the fragrance of the pot. I don't even know it's being used. Hear these inner activities of Wan. Empress Dowager has no immediate affection for pure people in her heart. If it is true as Wan said, how can this crisis be resolved? Ouch, grandmother, you don't love Yuan anymore. Kneel down for me as you please. Wan is your sister. You are a wild breed at every turn. That's what your mother taught you. But the imperial grandmother ruined my incense. I would like to ask, you value this fragrance so much. Is there some dark secret? I also used Wikigwa's incense. That's not the taste at all. Where did your fragrance come from? As expected of the woman who won the championship in Gongdo, Grandma is smart. Something was wrong. No imperial grandmother is not what you think. Wangwen said just now. After ordering incense, Jinyuan can control me with another thing. So, there should be something else by his side. Somebody search him for me. Haha, you know you feel guilty? Look at what you did. Souls will be found in your personal belongings later. I see how else you explain it. Empress Dowager from Princess Jinyuan's personal belongings. Found the soul shooter. How about Jinyuan's slap in the face? It's incredible. It often seems to have the ability to predict the future. Chen Yuan, do you want to explain? Grandmother Huang, I didn't. This incense can't be matched with this zero, right? So I heard, this kind of thing can control a person's mind. And mind you wanted to control Igia. Jinyuan had never seen Empress Dowager's eyes like this before. I was shocked. Although the imperial grandmother was wrong. Although wrong. Someone's coming, take him down to me. Finally, after everything quieted down. Hey, it seems that the imperial grandmother does believe in Buddhism. Taoist. I can't believe I understand what this thing does. Today, let's find a way to kill these little dads first. Then he must be rescued another day. See which Taoist scum it is. I actually did such a thing to hurt my grandmother. You still want to harm my imperial grandmother? Fortunately, the imperial grandmother is smart. Otherwise, today is afraid. Come, my dear granddaughter. Imperial grandmother hug. Oh, it's really awkward to be called grandmother. I feel like I can't scream. Whatever, just call it grandma. Grandma. Hey, it sounds so good. Call it again. My granddaughter. Granny sleeping. Wen pointed to the bed as she spoke. Gotta put grandma to sleep first. All the maids have returned. Then I can start work. Gotta get rid of these little dads tonight. Otherwise, there will be problems in the palace if you are angry. God, how capable is this granddaughter? It can actually drive away Z. Is this the royal little lucky star that the celestial master said? It can bring supreme blessing to Longing Kingdom. Okay, grandma sleep. Oh, by the way, grandma, there's a string of beads. Also gold. The effect of warding off evil spirits should be very good. You have to take it well. That way, grandma can rest assured. The Empress Dowager lay down in bed after saying that in order to let Wang Nuan not be bound by him. Still in the room especially, there was a crib for him. My little darling. So small, is about to assume the responsibility of protecting the royal family. It really wasn't easy. Soon the room went quiet. Except for the late summer minister on the roof, the rest of you are out. There are fewer people in the room. Yincha instantly gathered inside. My brother gently took a picture in the evening. The lucky paper is sent up with Lingley. Ziamokin nodded. Hurry up and put the lucky paper on your chest. Follow evening for so long? He naturally understands what Goodnight wants. What's the matter? Didn't you protect the little princess yourself? Why does it feel like the little princess is protecting herself? Subsequent evening, I will put a few lucky papers in an important position. Saying this, the rampant ghost suddenly cried even more fiercely. Wen was taken aback. Only see the distance. Suddenly, there was a child who was like him in his previous life. Identical little girl. The little girl looked at Wen pitifully. This picture let Wen be a little unbearable for a moment. He was lost by his parents when he was very young in his previous life. The reason for losing him is that he can't speak at the age of 3. So is this little have had the same experience as yourself? First time. I often can't bear to start with a small Little Heavenly Master, I'm so cold. I want to go in. Deliberately threw the lucky paper at the window, only for tackle the little Dada who was lying outside the window peeking. Want the next second, there was someone who looked exactly like him. Little da da da. Little princess, I'm so cold. I want to go in. Often no, it's just da da da. They are using his compassion. So he directly threw a rooted bead around his neck. Under the action of those rooted beads, instantly emits a dazzling light. It's like a coincidence that the big people will cry tomorrow. Why don't you have any compassion? If someone hadn't made us mess up badly, we won't do that either. These people deserve to be smashed. Yon, are you kind so heartless? Is it the same when you become a fairy in the future? What's the matter? Go to hell and say it. Someone else hurt you. Go find someone else. Don't catch people every day and want revenge. The three of you took all these weird partners in, and they're often locked inside. One were thinner than me. Evening took the booted beads back again. Woke up the next morning. The queen mother wanted to hear what was happening in the house, but I slept really well last night. Ouch, no nightmares all night. It seems that I haven't slept so well in more than 10 years. Grandma, this is for you. My dear treasure, why did you take apart all the booted beads? The queen mother doesn't think I'm sabotaging it, does she? Actually, no. This golden beam made of ghosts. Or do I know that my spiritual power isn't it? In this way, I will encounter big and small in the future. As long as it is within 100 meters. Not only can he defend will they still be attacked? But it took a lot of effort to do it. After hearing the gentle voice, the queen mother finally understood what was going on. Ouch, my dear treasure gave it to me. Of course I'm taking it. Grandma loves it so much. IG is in a good mood today. It seems that it has not been so easy in more than 10 years. Oh, the imperial grandmother's room is so beautiful. Many places are made of gold and jade. If I also had so much gold to make furniture. That's it, dear. Thank you for the gift. This is a gift from Grandma. Thank you, Grandma. But just then, Emperor Xiaowu brought concubine Shan over and Shan was married. Actually, Wan wasn't around last night. I want Wan back. Mother, we are here to pick up Wan. I must have disturbed my mother last night. The queen can't sleep. I'll take her back. I do like this kid. So well-behaved and sensible. Looks cute too. But if you can't bear it, take it away. On the contrary, when you get married every day, remember to bring it. Often I don't see my family on this day. I feel very uncomfortable. My mother. You feel bad, we feel bad too. The sole diagnosis can stay here. Don't say concubine Xian doesn't agree. I'm the first to say no. On the second day in court, Wang Lan, who was sleeping, suddenly listened to the crucial part. The emperor, the second prince of the western regions, came to ask Longing Kingdom for relatives. Your Majesty, look. Is it the perverted prince of the western regions? This man spends all day drinking and drinking. There are already more than a dozen concubines in the house, and the original script also added the old canon. Terrible, terrible. And here's the thing. The environment in the western regions is harsh. Many times I can't take a shower. Let Princess Jinyuan go. Who asked him to scold the bastard? How can my dear treasure scold others? Just by night, after making so many contributions to the Year of the Dragon. Often the most noble princess in the Year of the Dragon. Well deserved. Of course, Wang Lan did not intercede with Chenyuan. A scourge like this. It would be quieter not to be in the palace. Wang Lan has a total of 10 golden beans. Almost all of them were given away. Concubine in late summer. And Emperor Xiaowu. And save them. A total of 8 were sent out. So who are these two for? Really can? Wait a while and sell it for money. Such a good thing. 1,000 taels of gold is not too much, right? Haha, but the Taoist priest who killed grandma and grandmother. You wait for me. When I can do things independently. See if I don't get you out. You have to go to bed early tonight. Tomorrow is Peony Festival. There will be many ministers. The little girls at home come to the palace to play together. As a princess, you must participate. Peony Festival. Isn't that just a bunch of girls getting together? Yeah. I love beautiful women. The next night, she was dressed up beautifully. With 2 ball heads. The face of the powder jade bracelet is full of confidence. Go in as soon as the Peony Festival. I saw my gray aunt. This is what my aunt made especially for you. Is it delicious? But is this the 3rd senior brother? The 3rd senior brother should be 6 months old, right? 3rd senior brother, come out soon. The doll misses you. Stroking at night, sensing the existence of the 3rd senior brother with his hands. In his previous life, he had the best relationship with the 3rd senior brother because they are about the same age. No, this is this. Why is there a jar of black paint around the 3rd senior brother? What happened to the little princess? Does Maya have a stomachache? It doesn't hurt. Does it really hurt? And don't lie to me. A little pain. But when I go to bed at night, I always dream that my stomach hurts. I dream that my child seemed to be lost. But I've already seen a doctor. Said it's okay, so don't worry about the little princess. Never mind. Let's go to my aunt's house tonight. I promised the master. Third senior brother can't have anything wrong. The second delicious dish I ate that night. It's hibiscus grilled fish. It's really weird today. Lin Xiao, you also came to participate in the peony festival in the palace. Is the little princess delicious? Made it especially for you. So is your mother. Let him ask you about your father. And he still hasn't told me the answer. Oh, you are. I also want you to be a godmother of Bulls and Bulls. But Bull is the emperor's treasure. How can you be willing to let him call others godfather and godmother? Lin Xiao, you looked around in disappointment. Probably know that this is the result. Oops, I think Li Xiaoyu's personality. It seems to be very similar to the second uncle. They just seem to be very married. I don't know if there's any way to match up. It worked out? Let it be. My mother will definitely treat such a good girlfriend as well. Introduced to his brother. My second uncle is almost 20. There's no girl around. Hey, I don't know what to think. I'm worried for him. Does this guy have to be single forever? Concubine heard the gentle voice of her heart. I can't hold back my laughter. I'm almost holding back my internal injuries. Satsuki, although you can't be the godmother of evening. But there is another way to kiss and kiss. In fact, to tell you the truth, I also have a great brother at home. I haven't been able to find the right person. I'll introduce you to you another day. When you get married, you will be Wen Wen's aunt. Don't you know? He was very kind to his great aunt. But you also know, since that incident, I can't trust anyone at will. Then get to know it slowly. It's not that you should marry him all at once. You should know my brother's character, right? Although he had been in the army for many years. But you also have contact with him. Don't just think about making money. You also need to consider your own life events. Well, then you have to let your brother take the initiative. Impossible, I'll take the initiative. That's fine. Even if he has an elm head, I have to enlighten him. But in the small talk of people, I can suddenly find a girl sitting opposite. Sitting by the lake. I don't play with other kids. Mother hee. Wen, that's your seventh sister. I am 8 years old. But I heard that? Princess just seems to be a little out of her mind. He won't be the 8-years-old dances Haziga on Peony Festival. 7 princesses. This is the most pitiful princess in the palace. The way he sits by the lake. It's like a patient with depression. But yeah, in this palace. Not to mention that the princes are very competitive. Princesses are also very intense. Learn piano, chess, calligraphy, and painting from an early age. Learn all kinds of skills. Just to win the love of the father. Marry a good family. And this 7th princess is stupid because of her brain. I'm often mocked by my mother. Even if his mother let him practice piano, chess, calligraphy, and painting every time. Practice until midnight. No or no. So his mother ascribed all her misfortune to him. The 7 princesses run. Did not study hard. So that he is not favored. In fact, to put it bluntly, it means that you can't fly yourself. Then lay an egg and let the bomb fly. But if it can't fly, it's spurred hard. Special Meow's own genes are not good and others are to blame. Look at this. Who is stimulating? I guess he'll have to jump. After talking in the evening, he walked to the little girl's side. Sister hug. And this is the moment. Suddenly, a fierce-looking woman has left. Come here, little princess. Don't touch him, he's sick. Maybe accidentally later. We'll throw you in the lake. No, this is the mother of Princess Floating Snow. Too vicious. But why do you always feel that something is wrong with this woman? Mother, let me play with the little princess for a while. So much nonsense. Come with me to watch them dance. Look how stupid you are. Don't know what? Time to learn. Yeping took the 7th princess and prepared to leave, but often hold on to it. He carefully pointed at the appearance of the woman. Suddenly my back felt cold. I finally know what's wrong. This woman has a demonic aura. I guess Snow Prince's mother is long dead. And the one next to her is just a goblin. But since Snow Princess is not smart, little use value. This demon, why should Jing stay by his side all the time? Is it because